If you are wanting to make $5,000 or even $10,000 per month utilizing AI so you can have more freedom in your life, then this is going to be the perfect video for you. This isn't going to be some generic information. These are proven services that you can sell today for thousands of dollars. You're going to learn in this video 3 unique ways of leveraging the hottest thing right now, which is AI, so you can finally make money online. If you don't know who I am, my name is Charlie. I've sold close to 7 figures online selling services, following the exact same advice that I'm going to give you in this video. Make sure to watch to the end of the video so you know which one's best for you, and let's jump straight into it. Okay, I'm going to be giving you 3 proven AI side hustles that you can sell today to make $10,000 per month as fast as possible, and I'm even going to be showing you how you can sell it if you watch to the end. So let's dive straight into this. The first one is going to be an AI content specialist. Now, what is this and how do you even sell it? Well, I'm going to explain it right now. So make sure you do watch the other ones though, because they're equally as important. But this is where you help businesses create killer content through AI. Now, why is this such an insane opportunity, you may be wondering to yourself? And it's simply because we live in a world right now where all you have to do is type a few words into a software, which I'm going to explain, and it will create the video for you. I'm talking the B-roll, I'm talking the transitions, everything. So compare that to, an unproductized offer like video editing. It's insane. So this is perfect for lazy entrepreneurs. I'm going to explain everything if you keep watching, so I highly recommend doing that. But this is perfect for lazy entrepreneurs who want to focus on marketing rather than delivering the fulfillment, right? Because I know a lot of you are running a typical agency model, and you'll notice that there's a lot of delivery, whether it's Facebook ads, whether it's whatever you're doing, email marketing. This is probably the highest leverage thing that I've seen to this day. And the days have gone where you actually have to script, edit, and post the content for your client, because we now have AI and automation. But what problem is this solving in the market? Because if you know me, I'm a big believer in you should be molding yourself to the market, right? You shouldn't be selling what you want to sell. You should be selling what the market wants. So what problem is this solving in the market? And it's simply that businesses understand that paid marketing costs, like typical ads, influencer shoutouts, any way of doing paid direct response marketing is going through the roof in terms of costs, right? The cost per lead is becoming higher than ever. The CPM, so cost per 1,000 views, is becoming more expensive than ever. Cost per click, all of that stuff is becoming more expensive. So what does this mean? Well, it's becoming obviously more expensive to get appointments and customers. The All In podcast, which if you don't know is quite literally 4 billionaires, that basically gave their prediction that organic content, just like what I'm doing right now, so I'm practicing what I'm preaching, will take over all forms of advertising by 2025, right? Now, this is something obviously you should be doing, but you should also be selling as your offer, hence why I put it as the first one. And even influential leaders understand this. You've got Trump, that's how he won the election, right? Went on Joe Rogan's podcast, other YouTube interviews, because he understands that it's the new wave, right? Elon Musk buying X. Why did he buy Twitter? Well, he understands that there's probably 5% of the world's eyeballs, attention, population on Twitter. So immediately he's just bought 5% of the world's attention, which is insane, right? Now, it's actually the reason you haven't made any money so far online. You simply cannot generate enough attention around you or your offer. So hopefully now you can see why I put this first, and why you helping business owners gather attention through organic content. You can still help them with ads and follow the same process I'm going to explain right now, so keep watching. But attention, right, views, plus AI are the greatest skills of this decade. Now, obviously this could, correlate to personal branding and AI, similar thing, right? But the ability to gather attention and use AI in the process, by far the 2 most valuable skills you can learn this decade, by far. And I promise you that this is how it works. Now, now you understand why these are valuable skills. You may be wondering, how do you actually deliver this, Charlie? And don't worry, I've got your back, right? So I'm going to be giving you by far the best prompts that I've seen for creating content, and they're probably the best prompts you would have seen as well. Now, the reason you get bad outputs from ChatGPT, maybe you've tried it in the past where you put in a prompt and you get it to create content for you and it gives you the worst results ever, it's simply because ChatGPT doesn't have enough context around your offer, what tonality you want, what style of content you want, and neither does it know what your client wants as well. So yeah, by using this prompt right here, that you can literally pause the video and read. I probably won't read all of it because you can do that in your own time, but this has been battle tested by me. I personally use it for a bunch of my Instagram reels, YouTube shorts, YouTube longs, all of that stuff. And you can see the key part to this, and let me just show you how good of an answer this can give you, right? So we basically just copied the prompt into ChatGPT. You can see that it's the same one. And as an output, right, it's first of all asked us 10 questions about us. So this solves that problem of ChatGPT not knowing anything about us. So it's actually going to give us an amazing output because now it knows everything from our target audience, what main goals we have, the tone, the preferred platforms of content for, the stories that we can integrate into the scripts and everything like that, call to actions. And obviously I put the hypothetical answers here. And in terms of an output, if we go right to the bottom, top of funnel here, this means these are the scripts that are going to get the most amount of views. You've got middle of the funnel, which are more for nurturing. So let's say you're writing scripts for a fitness coach. This does it for you, right? So this is meant to make their audience like, know, and trust the client more. This one's obviously meant to get views, so it's more controversial. And then this one's more for converting. So comment the word diet and I'll send you a free nutrition plan. So it's actually good. It's got the hook, body, close framework. Now, obviously, I think we live in a world where I would get this to 90% automated and then 10% manual checking over. Because if you try and make everything 100% automated, I think, we're not quite there yet. However, 90% is the perfect sweet spot from what I've seen. Now, let's go back to the presentation. Because I want to give you an extra tip, right? No one cares about the actual mechanism, right? No one cares that you're creating AI content for them. And first of all, I wouldn't say that it's AI generated content. I would say that it's you writing the scripts, but nonetheless, you aren't selling these things because these are the mechanisms, right? So, your back-end offer could look like you get 30 video scripts and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts for them. You edit 30 videos for them and distribute it for them. And obviously I put the tools here so you can use ChatGPT, the prompt that I just gave you to generate the video scripts. You can use Submagic. There's another one called InVideo, I think. That's an AI one. And you can use Buffer to actually schedule the videos for your clients. You can create 15 free lead magnets, and you get the point, right? These are essentially the mechanisms. Obviously, we want the end result to ideally get them, let's say, 100,000 views into their business with an average of 0.5% opt-in rate. That would equal 500, obviously, leads, and then 10% of them to ascend. That would be 50 conversions. That's like the back-end mechanism, but what you'd actually be selling is the destination. So what that would look like is a packaged program, and that would look something like this. We'll help you get 100,000 organic views and an extra 5K in monthly recurring revenue in less than 60 days without you doing anything. That is what you would sell in the Instagram DMs, in the emails, on the cold call, right? On the front-end marketing, when you're trying to get clients, this is what you'll be saying. Something like this, very easy to understand, right? It provokes curiosity, which is why they're going to get on an appointment with you. And then on the appointment, you sell them, you can go more into the details. But even then, you wouldn't go too much into the details unless they ask you about it. But you get the point. This whole the whole back-end mechanisms is packaged into a lovely offer like this. And in terms of pricing, you could easily charge $2,000 to $5,000 for this offer. But you see how 90% of, if we go back a second, 90% of this can be done through AI, right? So you can make so much more money, sign way more clients without you getting stuck in the hamster wheel, which is what happened to me, right? I literally used to run an appointment setting agency that I scaled to 15 clients, about 15K per month. But because I was charging 1K a month, which wasn't enough, and I had a lot of manual elements to my offer, meaning I had to manage a bunch of virtual assistants to send DMs for my clients, it was unscalable. So I wish I had this information when I first started. You should even be leveraging the content yourself by posting, building your brand. That acts as social proof within itself. and then you can reach out to people that follow you, like your content, and offer them the offer that I just showed you, right? Which is AI content specialist, or you can word it slightly different. But hopefully this is giving you value. Now, the second one, and make sure you stick for the third one because it's even more important. The second one is going to be an AI copywriting partner. Now, you may be asking, what the hell is this? And, how can I make money with this as a side hustle? Well, it's very simple. Emails have a 32x return on investment on average, right? I'm talking about more warm emails, people that have opted in, which your clients probably have. Let's say you're helping personal trainers, or let's say you're helping roofing companies or construction, real estate, whoever you're helping, they probably have a database of emails that need nurturing, need, giving constant touch points to be able to convert them into actual cash. So emails, newsletters, things like that have by far the highest ROI out of every single channel, right? So that kind of puts it into perspective. But unlike the normal copywriter who has to spend emails, typing, sitting down, and actually writing out these emails for their clients, we can now obviously use AI to do this for business owners to save us time, right? We can get better results, and we can actually deliver the emails way, way, way faster. And I promise you, speed is extremely important for rich people. So it works perfectly. Every single element of it just makes sense, right? Now, what would this actually look like? Well, I would recommend doing something like a 7-day nurturing email sequence for business owners that, converts their leads in their CRM into actual dollars, right? And you could probably do this with 1 to 2 hours work per day because we use AI to do all the heavy lifting for us. Now, are you ready for the prompt? Because as you know, I want to give you everything, and there'll actually be a link in the description where you can get all my prompts for free. I'm not going to charge you for them because this channel is all about giving, and I want to help you make money first. That's just what I'm about. So here's the prompt. You can pause it if you want. You can obviously check it out in the description as well, but ideally just watch this video so you understand the third one as well, because it's super important, and then you can decide which side hustle you want to go for, and you can test it out and try and get clients with it. So the prompt is going to be something like, I want you to act as a 7-figure copywriter that writes emails for my clients, helping their niche, obviously. And you can see that we even given ChatGPT the nurturing sequence. So the goal is to make their leads like, know, and trust them more, and then build up scarcity, urgency, and then a final chance to enter with a limited time offer that works perfectly in terms of what this would look like, because obviously I've done this. So you can see that we wrote something like, I want you to act as a 7-figure copywriter, just like what I told you. And in this case, we are getting emails done for, let's just say, like a personal trainer. So it's given us questions to answer. And you can see that I've answered all the questions from ChatGPT, just like what you would do. It's given us the email. So subject line, the moment I knew I had to change. Really solid subject line for those that are actually copywriters. You can read this. It's not a bad email. So it's more of storytelling to actually make the lead like, know, and trust them a lot more. It's not too long. Obviously, we could make it a lot longer, maybe 500 words. It's probably a bit too short. But as I said, if you can get this 90% automated, you can see that this is doing a lot of the work for you. And you can obviously tweak this. It's given a case study here, and it's just building up to the launch. And then obviously, it's going to inject urgency and scarcity right here. So you can see limited time offer now. But you can see that you can add to this and maybe spend 20-30 minutes improving it, obviously putting the link, and then sending emails via ConvertKit, Beehive, Go High Level, Smartly. There's a bunch of other ones. Instantly is obviously a cold email one, but I recommend ConvertKit probably, or Beehive. Those are ones that we've used before for newsletters. But you get the point. With a few touches, you can make this way better, and it would save you 80% of your time instead of you having to actually make this yourself. That is the second prompt, but keep watching because I'm going to take it up a level in a second. And once again, you wouldn't sell the email sequences, you would sell what the email sequence would do for the client, right? So let's say you send 1,000 emails at a 3% conversion rate, that would equal 30 conversions, right? So 30 conversions could be obviously 30 appointments. It could be 30 conversions at
$100 ticket price, and that's $3,000 that you've made them, right? So your offer could be, we help X make an extra $3,000 in 7 days through automated lead conversion funnel. You can obviously name it slightly differently, but I think that sounds pretty cool. Completely risk-free and without you doing anything. That sounds like an attractive offer, right? We've packaged it up just like what I told you to with the other one. And yeah, we're selling it as a high ticket thing, which I'd recommend going for mid to high ticket, just because it's a lot easier to learn sales than it is marketing if you're a beginner. And for those who don't know, sales is one-to-one, right? If I'm just selling to you on a sales call, that's sales. Marketing is one-to-many, right? One to thousands. And it's a lot easier to learn sales, and it's a lot easier to sell 5 people at a $2,000 a month price point than it is 50 people at $200 a month. Now, with this being said, the ultimate side hustle, which should be your full-time thing if you take this advice and actually implement it after watching. But the ultimate goal is probably, get to 10K per month, get to 15K per month. And then once you understand marketing, you understand copywriting, you understand, the whole levels of awareness and why people buy stuff on the internet, you can then package it up and sell it as a low ticket, offer, just like what I do, right? But if you aren't experienced in marketing, as I said here, it's going to be really hard to sell hundreds of people like what I do per month, right? But maybe if you follow the content advice that I'm telling you to do, which was the first one, which is post content yourself using AI and automation, but also sell it because businesses need it. You may be able to gather the attention in a couple of months to be able to sell this as an actual like GPT, for example, which I see is quite common nowadays. Instead of you having to actually work with clients one-on-one, which is what like you'd have to do for the 5 people that you sell at $2,000, obviously, because it's kind of high ticket. You could sell it, at $200 a month, $20 a month, and it would be more of a GPT SaaS model than it is an agency model. But that is probably more of the end goal for you guys. For now, just sell it as high ticket, because I promise you it's going to be way easier. Now, the third and final automation, AI side hustle, whatever you want to call it, is going to be website building. Now, hear me out, right? There's a ton of small to medium-sized businesses that have outdated websites that you can improve. And obviously, we are living in a crazy time where instead of you having to build a website like a typical web designer, there's some insane softwares that I'm going to give you that can create the websites for you with a few words being written. Literally that easy. So in addition, I'll demo to show you how easy it is. So here they are. The first one is bolt.new. The second one is Replit. It's like an agent. And just to go off this and go onto Bolt, this is what I recommend for building websites using AI. I have made a video on it on my channel. You can maybe check it out. It shouldn't be too hard to find. But you can just write something like, I want to build a landing page for a, let's say, fitness coach, and literally just press enter. Just insane this is. And it's only going to get better and better in 2025. So you should really be thinking about how you can, sell automations, AI solutions like this, snapshots, blueprints, whatever you want to call it, which are packaged, like literally productized because you're not doing the work. You can see it's literally just created a full website for a fitness coach within like seconds, like insane stuff. And you can literally just deploy it straight away. It's even got client success stories. It's got the form right here that they can fill out. It's got all the details in the footer. It's literally crazy, and it's only going to get stronger and stronger. That's the third one. You can obviously use Replit, which is more of an agent. I won't go into that one because I don't want to make the video too long. But if you are serious and you want to achieve freedom fast, then I'll put the free prompts for you in the description you can check out. And if you are also serious and you want to just speed up the success and you want to really get into AI and automation in 2025, you can join my community. It's free now for a week, I think, for a limited time. So you can join, see if you like it. And obviously, our incentives are aligned because I want to make you money, so you stay and stuff like that. So that'll be probably the second link in the description. But the main goal of this video is to help you. Now, information is nothing without execution. So I've given you free AI side hustles, but please, please, please do not just do nothing, right? You've got to understand that it's never going to feel like the perfect time. You have to just go for it, right? You have to just start reaching out to business owners, right? Pick a niche, one that you're passionate about, or one that you either have experience in, or maybe know some people in, so you can get your foot in the door. If you don't, then just pick something you want to learn about, whether it's real estate, finance, SaaS, whatever you want. But just start, and I recommend doing something called the rule of 100 or the rule of 200, which is basically 100 minutes of an advertising activity per day. So it could be Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs, Facebook ads. Obviously that would be 100 minutes. It'd be $100 a day in ads. But you wouldn't start with that, right? Start with the organic ways of getting clients. Just like what I said about organic content. It could be 100 minutes of content creation a day. Just do the rule of 100 for 100 days and you'll see significant change in your life. You'll have clients, and yeah, you'll live a nice life. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the latest content that I'm going to be making. Very, very important. I've got so many good videos planned and I really don't want you to miss them. So definitely subscribe, comment what videos you want next, and I'll put some videos up here that you can watch if you need more free help. And take it easy, have an amazing day, and I'll catch you in the next one.